My step, my my stepdad was in and out of the hospital. Yeah, my stepdad was in the hospital at. My stepdad was in and out of the hospital. I had lost track. I was taking care of my mom, and
Failure to identify. Maybe there were some communication issues, but the evading arrest, there's no communication issues with that. For example, you're able to understand what I'm saying. Who's here on Victor Mendoza? Are you ready to proceed?
Yeah, sure.
All right, if you all can come up. Mr. Mendoza. All right. Court is calling 2022 CR 9447 State versus Victor Manuel Mendoza. Can I have parties announce?
Galloway for the state. Sharon Thorne for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Mendoza? Can I get the balance down for a motion to revoke, please?
excuse my stuttering.
Yes, all right, thank you, got it. Oh, take your time.
Yes, Your Honor. No, yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. Mendoza, did you review the documents entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amended Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? These two documents.
Yes.
All right, did you understand them?
Not
All right, let me ask you this. Do you understand that you're on deferred adjudication for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that the state has filed a motion to revoke stating that you have violated the conditions of your probation?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that in these two documents, the first amended motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision and the motion to enter adjudication and revoke community supervision, the state put in these documents the items that they're saying that you didn't complete or how you violated your probation? Did you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Victor Manuel Mendoza who was placed on deferred adjudication in cause number, that's the cause number, 2022 CR 9447 for the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on December 13th, 2022 for a period of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 1 on or about the 18th day of January 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Victor Manuel Mendoza, committed the offense of criminal trespass in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure.
We waive and abandon the remainder.
Any objections?
Note. No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is finding violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is not. State is asking that you revoke defendant community supervision and adjudicate him and sentence him to 6 years in prison. The reason that we're asking for this is because this is the third MTR that's come before this court, and he has not used any of the tools that probation has given him to redirect his behavior as played by the new offense that he made.
I think. And defense, what are you requesting?
Yes, Your Honor. And further, the agreement with the state is that you're going to TIC the 3 new misdemeanors.
Yeah.
Okay. There are 3 new misdemeanors, Your Honor. My client does have an explanation for these 3 misdemeanors, but he is pleading true. And as you can see, he has a severe stuttering situation, but he wants to explain, like one of the offenses was a failure to ID. And I believe the officer really couldn't understand him when the officer said he wouldn't give his name, but
Okay.
my client would like to explain his situation, but he is accepting responsibility. So would you like to tell the court about your father, grandfather, and that you need to be home with your mom?
Your Honor, my step my stepdad was in and out of the hospital. Yeah, my stepdad was in and out of the hospital. My stepdad was in and out of the hospital. I had lost track. I was taking care of my mom, and my stepfather just passed away, and my stepfather had just passed away just just about 2 months ago.
Victor, can you tell the court,
Well, if he's going to give testimony, I'll have him raise his right hand. Or do you want to proffer what he's going to say?
can I proffer what he's gonna say?
Yes.
He recently lost his stepfather. His mother requires his help. He does have a severe stuttering disability. He believes that the varied ID was a miscommunication with the officer because the officer didn't think that he was answering his question. And you could see, Your Honor, he has a very difficult time communicating. He had a criminal trespass that's also that he's accepting responsibility for, but he said that that was also a misunderstanding with I guess the store owner. It was a Dollar Tree. As you can see, Your Honor, my client does have a severe stuttering and communication issues. He does understand that this is his third MTR. He does understand that he is going to be looking at revocation. He is simply asking the court to show mercy on him as far as a sentence. I know the state is asking for 6. We are asking for less. And he does have some credit, Your Honor, and I've been checking with probation and with your clerk as to his credit. He has 403 days, and he also did ISF twice, so that's another 183 days. So he should have 586 days total. We are asking this court to show some mercy on him and to sentence him less than the 6 years, giving him all full credit that he has earned.
All right. And state, what cases are you taking in consideration?
That would be 2025 CC 001646 criminal trespass. 2025 CC 005683 evading arrest. And then the 2025 CC 005637 bill tied to it.
All right. So this is what the court understands. The failure to identify. Maybe there were some communication issues, but the evading arrest, there's no communication issues with that. For example, you're able to understand what I'm saying. So the evading arrest has nothing to do with verbal communication. The criminal trespass really has nothing to do with verbal communication, because when the people at the Dollar Tree tell you to leave and give you a warning not to come back, then you're not to come back. And if you come on their property, then it's a criminal trespass. This is the third time you've been before me. And your attorney has told me that you had some issues going on with your family. I always tell people, all you have to do is let your probation officer know. And if you feel as though they're not responding, you can come back to the court. And I know I would have told you that because this is your third motion to revoke. There's only so much work that I can do to try to help people. And if you don't want the help and you're not going to do right, there's nothing I can do. The court is finding violation of condition number 1 true. The court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to revoke. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. Was there any restitution probation that was ordered? All right. I'm going to give you credit for any time served. I'll give you credit for successful completion of ISF. Taking consideration 2025 CC 001646, 2025 CC 005683, 2025 CC 005678, and I'm sentencing you to 6 years in the prison. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? It's this document that tells you whether or not you have a right to appeal. Did you review it with your attorney? And states you may be excused. All right. You have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Anna.
You're welcome.
Excused.
Yes. And is this a plea?
Judge, he entered his plea on 25 April.
Okay.
It was to an agreed deferred adjudication with a recommendation of 10 years.
Mhm.
Judge Angelini, sua sponte, ordered a PSI with a setting of 2 June.
So
for
you're
the
asking
PSI.
that you're waiving the PSI?
I would certainly like to waive the PSI, and also, Your Honor, Judge Angelini took Mr. Murphy into custody because he was an hour late the day prior to the
So
plea.
now we know it should be on time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And see, people always come to me, they would say, oh, Judge, it's just 9 a.m. Then when another judge fills in for me and it's 9 a.m. and you're late, instead of getting a lecture, you get custody. I don't know. Should I start doing that, Attorney Featherston?
Judge, for the right individual, it may be a proper way to get their attention.
Okay. And you're saying that's not right for your client?
Well, I'm saying that his attention has been gained and that he is respectfully requesting that the court lift his custody.
Right. You know what I always tell people when they're late for appointments, and this is how I was raised. If you're late for an appointment and there's no emergency, like I'm not on the side of the road, I had an accident or I'm in the hospital, what you're telling that person is, I have something that's more important than this appointment I have with you. That's basically what you're telling the person. This whole thing, I'm showing up fashionably late. No, that's you saying, I have something more important than to be where I'm supposed to be. So make sure you're always on time. All right. All right. The court is calling 2025 CRs. All right. And the Judge Angelini ordered a PSI, which would be your recall date of June 17th. Defense, are you asking to waive PSI?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
All right. Any objection to the waiver of the PSI? So with regards to the plea bargain agreement. All right, when's the last time you had employment?
2 years ago. Can tell you a good reason.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
So how are you supporting it?
At this moment,
Well, no, I mean, you haven't been working for 2 years. In that 2 years where you were unemployed, how were you supporting yourself?
I was living at home with my mother.
I don't understand why mothers allow this. So was your mom working?
Yes,
So how would you spend your day?
trying to find a job.
Through what hours?
The day hours.
Do you have any children?
I have one.
How old?
1 month.
And where is the 1 month old?
She's in Fort Worth.
With her mother?
Yes.
All right, so what drugs have you used in the past?
I mean,
Anything else? Have you ever been to prison before? Have you ever been to jail before, other than this time?
yes.
For what? Oh, and I'm sorry, state, you may be excused.
Graffiti, marijuana.
How far did you go in school?
all the way to high school.
Did you graduate?
Yes,
And what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
being a father,
And how are you going to accomplish that?
like getting a job and take care of my daughter.
All right, what's your dream job?
Dream job.
Mhm.
Anything that can get my daughter to where she needs to be.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Do you want to speak to the length of deferred, the length? The state is asking for 10 years.
Judge, we agreed to a 10-year deferred. I had discussed with Mr. Murphy that there is an early termination provision within the statute and discussed with him in detail what he needed to do in order to become eligible for early termination.
All right, 10 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. In custody, I'm going to want a referral to felony drug court. Your attorney will explain to you what felony drug court is. You need to be honest with them because I think you do have a major drug problem, as evidenced by the fact that you're here, as evidenced by the fact that in the past you've had meth, as evidenced by the fact that you've been unemployed for 2 years. You understand? So you need to be honest with them and do your best to get in that program if you truly want to be a better person for your child. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So that will be in custody. And if he's not accepted, TAP evaluation in custody, proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once he completes the parenting classes, community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. There's going to be 120 sober meetings in 120 days. Take in consideration 2025 PF 04413, 2025 PF 05766, 2023 CR 8453. And this is to run concurrent with 2025 PF 04414. And just one moment. There's to be no contact with Robert William Shivers, SHIVERS, and no contact with Robert Jeffrey Gornato, GORNTO. And what's your mom's name?
Diane Murphy.
And you're not allowed to reside with Diane Murphy. Probation, is there anything else?
So Robert Otto's last name again, please.
GORNTO. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And CPS compliance if applicable. I don't know if CPS is involved or not, but if they are, he needs to follow their rules.
All right, Your Honor.
Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful on this probation?
Your Honor, may I ask you to reconsider a few items?
Sure.
If he's not allowed to live with his mother temporarily, he's going to be homeless. Because he doesn't have any income, doesn't have any financial wherewithal to rent an apartment at this point. Would the court consider giving him a move-out date of 1, 2, or 3 months to give him time to get on his feet and obtain an apartment with some income that's coming in? Otherwise, it's really setting him up to fail on the 120-day, day for day, and the other conditions that the court would like him to be able to accomplish. Additionally, Judge, We were here with Judge Angelini. The TAP evaluation couldn't be done before the 2nd of June because the lady that was doing the TAP evaluation also was doing the PSI evaluation. And that was the earliest she
Well,
had
I
on
will
her
tell you,
calendar.
if he is honest with felony drug court is going to accept him. And if they accept him, he's not going to need to be there for the TAP evaluation.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so, Ms. Abrams, I'll allow him to reside with his mother, but after, June 27th, he's no longer allowed to reside there. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Let me just explain to you why I'm not allowing you to live with your mother after that date. Because you're an adult male, you need to support yourself. And sometimes mothers, it's a mother's love, and it's very hard for moms to do the tough love thing and give you deadlines. So I've just given you a deadline.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Thank
whether
you.
you have employment or not, you're gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. In this court, communication is key if you want to be successful on probation. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come to court.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
All
you.
right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're welcome.